Lion's Mane should give people hope, said Ryan's voice. People like you and me who grew up without any. Mother is dead because she believed in hope, said his brother. And yet, Mother's death is the reason both of us are in this room, said Ryan. As she neared the door, all Sophie heard was silence. Then, supporters of Tedros are protesting tonight in Camelot Park, said Japheth. We should ride in and kill them all. That should be Lion's Mane's first tale. Killing protesters will lead to more protests, said Ryan. That's not the story I want to tell. You weren't afraid of bloodshed when it cost you the throne, said Japheth snidely. I'm king. I'll raise the towels, said Ryan. It's my pen, Japheth retorted. It's your scream, said Ryan. Look, I know it isn't easy, serving as my liege, but there can only be one king, Japheth. I know why you have failed me. I know what you want, what both of us want. But to get it, I need the woods on my side. I need to be a good king. Japheth nodded. Every good king ends up dead. You have to trust me, Ryan pressed it. The same way I trust you. I do trust you, brother, said Japheth, softening. Is that difference little miss I don't trust? Suppose you start listening to her instead of me? Ryan nodded. As likely as me growing horns. Speaking of the means. He laid down his fork on his plate of rare, freckled deer meat and looked up coldly from the dedicated table, his crown reflecting his blue and gold suit. I heard guards pounding on the map room door, Sophie. If you can't make it to dinner on time, then your friends in the dungeon won't get dinner at all. He stopped it. Sophie stood beneath the new lion-head chandelier, wearing the dress that left for her. Only she slashed the prim white frock in half, ruffled the bottle off into 3 layers, shortest, hid them high over her knees, and lined the seams of the dress with wet, gloppy beads, each filled with different colored ink. Crystal raindrops glowed from her ears, silver shadow banished her eyelids. Her lips were coated sparkly red, and she had crowned her hair with origami stars made from the parchment she had ripped out of the wedding books. All in all, instead of the chastened princess the king might have expected after their encounter in the map room, Sophie had emerged looking both like a birthday cake and a girl jumping out of one. The pirates with Sophie looked just as stunned as the king. Leave us, Ryan ordered them. The moment they did, Japheth launched to his feet, his pale cheeks searing red. That was our mother's dress. It still is, Sophie said, and I thought she would have appreciated you gussing up girls you have kidnapped in her old clothes. The real question is, why you asked me to wear this dress at all. Is this to make me feel like you own me? Is this because I remind you of your dear departed mom? Or is it something else? In any case, you told me what to wear, not how to wear it. She gave a little slimy, the lights catching the colorful drops on the dress like drops of a rainbow. The snake glared at her, screams sliding faster on his body. You dirty string! Sophie took a step towards him. Snake skin is a specialty. Imagine what I could make out of your suit. Drapav lunged towards her, but Sophie thrusted out her palm. Ever wonder what map ink is made out of? She asked calmly. Drapav stopped at mid-stride. Iron gone, said Sophie, green eyes shifting from the snake to Ryan, who was still seated, watching her between tall candles in the lion-themed centerpiece. It's the only substance that can be dyed multiple colors and last for years without fading. Most maps are inked with iron gore, including yours in the map room, the ones you enchanted to check me and my friends. Do you know what else iron gore is used for? Neither twin answered. Oh, silly me. I learned about it in my cursus class at school, and you boys didn't get into my school, said Sophie. Iron gore is a blood potion. Ingest it and it brings instant death. But let's say I dab a touch on my skin. It would sap the nutrients from my blood while keeping me alive, just barely, meaning any vampiric freak who might suddenly need my blood, well, they would get poisoned too. And it happens this entire dress, your mother's dress, as you point out, is now dotted in pures of iron gore I extracted from your maps using the most basic of first-year spells, which means the slightest wrong move and proof. You'll smile onto my skin in just the right does, and then my blood won't be very useful to you at all, will it? The perils of Haunt Country, I suppose. She fluffed the tail of her dress. Now, darlings, what's for dinner? Your tongue, said Drapav. Screams shot off his chest, turning knife-sharp as they speared towards Sophie's face. Her eyes widened.